This is obviously a human need and a human right. People refuse to institutionalize themselves in shelters every night and then get thrown out at 7 o'clock every morning simply because they can't afford an apartment. Homelessness is a permanent condition in this city because we don't have living wage jobs and we don't have affordable housing. All we have is luxury housing and gentrification. It's the only plan that they have for these neighborhoods. They want to make better neighborhoods by exchanging the neighbors we have for some other neighbors. We want a better neighborhood and we want the same neighbors. Anybody who's lived in this city for any period of time and gives a crap about the low-income people in the city know that people have been camping out in New Haven since the Reagan administration, okay? So the question is not, will you allow it? The question is, will you support it? This is obviously a human need and a human right. Will this city come into compliance with the United Nations Universal Declaration on Human Rights, which affirmed the right of people to do this in 1948, okay? That is the discussion we need to have. The discussion that they're having is it right to hide the poor? Does that make the quality of life in New Haven better? By pushing people to the margins? By making their lives catastrophically dangerous? That's why we're here.
I also brought up that since the demolition of Tent City, 3 people have died directly or indirectly as a result. And the mayor didn't even look all that concerned, and he went on to the next talking point on the spending plan, as though loss of life as a result of direct action by the city isn't enough. So we're going to continue to have that conversation with the mayor because I think loss of life is paramount.
As we have witnessed just in the past couple weeks, when they evict people violently through police action and destroy all their things like that, it directly causes death and violence, okay? We've had 3 casualties in the past 3 months directly related to people being evicted by police from encampments, okay? Including the day that they bulldozed the encampment over at the boulevard where the mayor had the press conference in front of all the bulldozers, okay? There was a man who had no place to go from there and asked to sleep in his friend's car that night. And the car caught on fire and he burned to death. So the mayor was telling us that they were trying to get people into a safer place, right? And we're here to say that it's an abject failure, okay? And that he needs to own up to that publicly and to take responsibility, take the blame for that.
I'm a stock Catholic worker.